Alright. We're playing Tekken 7. As usual. As is the status quo. We're playing Bob. Hello, Gag. We're playing Bob. Bob. B-O-B. We're gonna see how many people show up because of the clickbait title. What? Oh. Okay. Beater. We're playing Beater. I don't know how to play Bob. I've never played Bob. He's a bit, Clam, it's always nice to see you. Bob is a bit after my time when it comes to Tekken. Of course, my last Tekken game before this one was 4, so Bob wasn't there. It's not Bob, it's Beater. Hey, Beater. Family Guy in real. Brian. We're just gonna have some fun though. We're gonna play Bob. Because I'm not looking forward to playing Bob. Because I don't like Bob. Clam, it's Peter. Also, watch that word, please. People will get mad about that word. I know Bob is another one of those Asuka characters where I can just hit buttons. I don't think that's how it works, Clam. I've got Rage on, I just noticed. What? What? Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, Peter, but you said the N-word. Is basically what Gag's doing in there right now. I'm not looking forward to this. Again, I don't like Bob. That can be delayed for a while. Catch the bouquet and you'll get married. He's another Asuka character where you can just hit buttons. He has a move called Spinning Linguini. I'm pretty sure that eats projectiles. Because he's fat. I'm sure there's there's plenty of people that like Bob, but I'm not one of them. He's no Paul, but he's not a great character either. That probably launches on counter. Not even a high launch, really? Hold forward on launch. Hold forward on charge. Oh, he's got an extended charge. God, I'm not gonna have any kind of fun tonight. Oh. I was very excited for the Bob stream today. That's why I made him look like Beater. And I'm gonna have to fight all kinds of people online who are better than me, because if you watch the Brian stream on Twitch, I made it to first Dan. I could stream Eliza. Okay. Yeah, that did connect. Okay. What's that do? Is that launch on counter? Nope, hard knockdown. Panini sweep. He has moves named after food. It is quite a bit of damage though. 65 damage for the full combo. I feel like the last hit has counter frames. Or counter. Okay. That's pretty good damage. Just off counter. Okay. Yeah, he's an Asuka character, an Asuka-esque character. If you've ever seen if you've ever been around for me to talk about Asuka, she's just hitting buttons, the character. What's that do on counter? It does nothing on counter. It's probably a launch on a low enemy, or a crouching enemy though. Oh yeah, okay. Huh. Okay, let's try this. That's not the command I want. That last hit probably ground hits. Yeah, you can just you can hit buttons, and he does a lot of damage. And that comes out really fast. Like, that's probably got really good frame advantage. Oop. Rolling move from the cartwheel. This is gonna... I'm probably gonna be in practice for a little while here. Because it's no more games once I hit the ranked matches. We're first Dan now, boys. Whis. W-H-I-S. There's no Z. Hard knockdown. Probably on counter does something. Does nothing. But I know the knee is nothing. It's like the millionth corkscrew he has. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. This is a mess. I can roll backwards. Neat. My high launcher builds too much distance to do anything about. Well, there is a, Clam, there is a Slim Bob. In, Tekken Tag 2, I think? Or maybe Tekken 6, there's Slim Bob. In one of the Tekkens, there's Slim Bob. His natural habitat is being Fat Bob. Yeah, but Bob's not a weightlifter. Cracker Jacker. Hi, Din. He does a lot of damage? He does a whole lot of damage. And he can float. That's unrealistic. Physics apply to even the fattest. Hot cross bun. That's what I figured it would do. Armor, or not armor, that's unblockable. Can be cancelled into a punch. There's a fast version, that's actually always really good to see. And he's got wave dash. If he think 60 damage in one move is neat, you should see Miguel's one-hit KO. Miguel and a few other characters, Jack. There's quite a few characters with one-hit KO moves. I'm trying to think of all the rest of them. You can find all the characters with one-hit KO moves on YouTube. Because I can't for the life of me think of all of them right now. He does a lot of damage. And I can throw pizzas. It's one-hit KO. It's just really hard to land because they all take forever to actually do. Like, Miguel's takes forever to actually land. Yeah, whatever, we're not gonna work on that. We're gonna do this one. 69 damage from 5 hits? Really, though? It's a little much. That's a little bit of a lot much. Milo, welcome to stream. Boy Bob breaking people's arms. Okay, it's pretty simple. Alright. Back 2-2-4-4. I'm not gonna land any wave dash stuff. That looks kinda dumb. It's probably a solid reset though. Okay. Let's put rage on and see if we can land this. Okay, you've got a dash forward. Yeah, wow, that's quite a lot of damage. The scaling was down to 28% per hit, but still, that's a lot of damage. Milo, since you just showed up, I'll have you know that I'm not excited about this. No part of me is excited to do Bob. Let's go do some first Dan ranked matches and lose a lot. Because, good God, not ready. In the Twitch stream today, which was excuse me, which was earlier today, and will be uploaded to YouTube probably tomorrow, so you can watch it. I just played some Brian ranked matches. It wasn't anything special. I got up to first Dan. And the way multiplayer works is the first character you get to first Dan automatically makes all your other characters first Dan. Speaking of, I played this guy a lot earlier. I think this guy played Josie. See if he's still playing Josie. I guess accidentally got my Brian to first Dan because I'm moving to Brian as my main because I really like Brian. He is still playing Josie. And I did a lot of ranked matches today off on Twitch. Because the Twitch channel is pretty barren. It needs some content. Everything that goes on Twitch will be on YouTube though. Don't worry about that. Now let's talk about this match. I fought this guy quite a few times today. He beat me once. He's a pretty good Josie. He was probably expecting me to play Brian when he saw my username. Which, this is gonna fake him out, because I'm Peter. This guy's actually pretty good though. I'm literally hitting buttons. Like, this is actually super easy. I kind of feel cheap for how easy this is.
Get ready to fly.
Peter too strong. You can't beat Peter. Family Guy in real. You thought the fight would be Bob, but it was me, Peter. Clam, did I do the JoJo right? If Addy were here, he could tell me. That is just so much damage. Bob's a little much. He's a little too easy to play. He's very easy to play. I'm just hitting buttons and winning, and I look like I'm good. Oh, this is a promo for me. I might get the second Dan. So if you want to just hit buttons and look like you're good, play Bob. I'm sure there are good Bobs out there that are actually legitimately good at the game, but I'm not. And I'm just kind of pressing stuff. And it's working. What? Ow. Yeah, there you go. Get you one of them. This is very easy. And it kind of sucks because this guy's actually really good. And we had a lot of good fights this morning because I was Brian and I had to work. You know, I had to work for my victories. But as Bob, you don't have to. Not disparaging Bob players. It's just that he's being pretty easy for me. Ow, that did not nearly as much damage as I thought it would. I'm gonna throw a pizza at him. I'm a neutral throw, and I'm just gonna throw a pizza at him. Ah, no pizza. His hop kick's a little slow. Tekken school's not happening tonight. I decided against it. Have a pizza. That shouldn't be legal. I shouldn't be able to do that in a ranked match.
Round 4. Fight.
I can Tekken school for a little while. It'll happen, just not right now. This is too easy.
Get ready to fly.
Wait, what? But you're armored on your rage art. Why did that work? Oh well. Second Dan. And I'm gonna revenge match this guy as many times as he wants to keep playing. Tekken School's not cancelled, but I'm gonna wait on it. I will do Tekken School, don't worry. It is in the pipeline for anybody that wants to learn. I'm by no means a good teacher, but I know a few things. I know the fundamentals. Oh, this is a demotion match. Oh, I'm gonna feel really bad about this if I win.
I'm getting nervous.
I think I'm just gonna give him the win. I really don't want to demote this guy. I like this guy. I don't really want to take his promotion away. I mean, I'm not gonna give it to him. He's gonna earn it, but...
Get ready to fly.
Oh, man. I don't feel good about this. Fought this guy today, and he was very respectful, and we had a lot of good matches. Oh, man. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let him have 2 rounds. We're gonna go 3rd round. He's getting 2 rounds. I'm not just gonna take his demotion 3-0. That'd be bad. I'm giving him 2 rounds. I'm giving him 2 rounds. Alright. Now I'm gonna fight. And he's gonna either keep his promotion, or I'm gonna earn mine. Gag is a monster. Wants me to take this guy's promotion without even trying. Oh, I'm sorry about this, bud. I really am. I feel bad, but you can't beat Peter. You cannot defeat Peter. I wish there was a little dog I could have so I could actually have Brian. Jesus Christ, my heart hurts. To quote Miss Kobayashi, what is this feeling? Is this guilt? It's guilt. That's not the actual line. It's something along those lines when she's very guilty. And that's what I am. Except, you know, I didn't make it to where a cute dragon can't work for me. I just took a guy's promotion on Tekken. Same thing though, really?
Get ready for the next battle.
'Cause that hurts. Whew. Oh well. Let's go fight this king. Oh man, this guy's record looks... It's a record. Oh. Let's see if I can keep winning just hitting buttons. Is Bob the perfect starter character? Maybe. But that's not how character selection works. You don't pick somebody who's easy. You pick somebody you gel with. That's why I like Brian.
Fight.
I like playing Brian. I think he's a lot of fun to play. A little bit of lag.
KO.
Nothing too bad, but I mean there's enough to be annoying. Oh. I didn't even know that comboed. Yeah, that rush down had him up against the wall and it was over. Tech it. I'm not gonna tech this. He didn't go full throw though. His armor move beat mine. Yeah. No blue stuff for you, buddy. Sorry. Nice counter high kick. That was pretty cool. I want to assume back one is going to be my floor break. That's the first ultimate tackle I've teched all day. And I've gotten hit by quite a few today. I ran right into his throw, but I teched it. That's right. You thought it would be an easy throw, but it was me, tech. Yep. Bob too easy. That's gonna be my floor break, is down one, not back one. It's impossible for Peter to lose. Is Peter the squirrel of this game? Good blue stuff. I will not be playing him again though. That connection was a little rough. No offense or anything, he played alright, but the connection was a little rough around the edges. Peter is the squirrel of Tekken 7. Red B emoji. Yep, yep, yep. That, I don't really understand what I'm gonna do with that. It doesn't really work. So we're gonna do this, that one. Oh, so if you do that all the way, it puts you into wall rising. Alright. This is too easy. Like, these wins don't feel good. I don't feel like I'm earning these wins. Low horizon? Elaborate. What do you mean by low horizon? Is that guy's username?
Get ready for the next battle.
Let's see if I can win this one by, again, hitting buttons. Oh, Kaz with all wins. Ain't that just glorious? I'm probably gonna get smacked. 13 wins and his player card is 9 straight. Look, I've said while rising. I guess it came out low horizon, but I meant while rising state, which is crouching. When you're crouching, you have a certain new set of moves on different characters, and it's considered a while rising state. Like, I only get the 2 uppercuts if I'm rising from the ground, rather than actually completely standing or still crouching. And that'll be covered in tech. Like, that will only happen if I'm rising from the crouch. Alright. It's a pretty solid Kaz. He's just kind of hitting buttons. But that's a Mishima. Nice. Yeah. Don't worry, Clam. I'll cover everything in the Tekken school. So if you want to learn Tekken... I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to pop my Rage Art, because I don't really like using him online. I've got nothing against Rage Arts. They're really useful, but I don't really like to use them online. I don't like to use them to secure a victory, at least. Nice twin pistons, good hell sweeps. This may be Beater's first loss. Yeah, ah. There's a little bit of lag here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hell sweeps? Finish it with hell sweeps? Oh, nope. I didn't even mean for that carry to work out as well as it did. Hard whiff. But your blue stuff didn't work, bud. Sorry about that. That worked out in my favor. It really shouldn't have. Ah. Nice. Nice. Hell sweeps. Yeah, hell sweeps into electric. Hell sweeps into electric. Nice. The pizza and soy sauce, beer, weren't enough for Beater to win. Beater is not unstoppable. Connection lost. Okay. Yeah, that guy didn't block any lows. He was blocking my mids, and that's about it. Because the second hit of that is mid. No, it's a high. Okay, so yeah, he was just standing block the whole time. Which I can't, I can't say anything. I don't block lows worth anything anyway. I'm really bad at blocking lows. do a little combo experimentation here. Should have done this earlier, but I didn't think about it. 6 hits for 56 damage. I can get more. I can do better. Let's see what we get here. Let's see who this guy's playing. Let's see if he blocks lows. I'm gonna open with a low, and we're gonna see if he blocks it. He's playing Jin. I've lost to quite a few Jins. Not very good at fighting Jin. I can fight Kaz kinda well, and I can kinda fight Heihachi. And sorta fight Kazumi. I can't fight Jin.
Round 1. Fight.
Ah! He didn't block the low. Good stuff. I've immediately forgotten how to do my low. Is it down back?
Round 2.
I think it's down back. No, it's not down back. Alright, good stuff. Snake edges. There you go, get you one of them. Okay, no, it's just straight up down. Yep. I don't know if that was a headbutt or a knee.
Fight.
I never hear the round 2 music for this stage because I'm always in practice. Alright, GG. Just stand in his face and hit buttons. That's the Bob pattern that I'm gonna use for the rest of this. Stand in his face and press every button as fast as possible with no directional inputs. That's all I have to do. Wow, Bob's easy. He does too much damage for how easy he is. Beater must never lose. I cannot suffer another loss with Beater. Okay, that's got really short range. But it works. It's alright, Milo. Welcome back. I think I talked about it today in the Twitch stream, but I'll say it again. I really would like if in the next few updates they put a reset option into the warm-up mode. You know, the touchpad X if you're on PlayStation, the reset. I'd really like if they put that back into, or well, not back in, but if they put that in warm-up mode. King. This is another demotion match. Can I, the first person I hit Dan with? I hit Dan with Brian this morning on Twitch. Because Brian is my new main. Friendship with King has ended. I am best friends with Brian now.
Round 1.
It's a meme, it's funny.
Fight.
Ooh, good chariot tackle. Good stagger kicks. I know some people, I've seen some King players that will just use stagger kicks over and over again. And it's pretty annoying to actually friggin' watch.
Round 2. Fight.
He's gonna fight hard. He doesn't want that demo. Nobody does. Good running grab. Nice. Good launch.
KO.
I must defeat the dirty furry.
Fight.
The disgusting fool. Ah, no wall.
KO.
Just press him up against the wall and hit buttons.
Fight.
It's actually a really good move. Because that last 4 comes out so slow that everybody will start to hit buttons. Oh, that's... ah. I just demoted that guy with a perfect. Oof. Now that one puts a pit in my stomach. I feel pretty bad about that. No wonder he went for the revenge match so fast. The furry was demoted with a perfect. I do still hate Bob. I think I actually hate Bob even more now that I know he's so easy to use and does so much damage. Because this is ridiculous.
Now, round 1.
Like I said, you just put him up against the wall and hit buttons as fast as you can. Ouch. Alright, nice. He's not doing very much damage at all, I noticed. Stagger kicks. Yeah, he was hitting the button. I don't know any wall combos. I really do need to play on a wall stage in practice so I can learn walls.
KO. Round 2.
Oh, insult to injury with the curb stomp for the finish. Alright, Frankenstein. That's not the Frankensteiner, that's just his 3-4 throw, I think. Ouch. Stagger kicks in the mid.
Round 3.
Stagger kicks I'm not a fan of. I don't use them as king, mainly because I never fight in more than mid. And I don't like having to fight stagger kicks. Nice throws. What does he have that's launch punishable? I figured that would be, but I guess it's not. Either that or Bob's hop kick just comes out too slow to launch punish it. I will not be yiffed. Hit that button. That's fine. Because that 2 comes out just slow enough to always work. Good air combo. I've got a chest bump too, bud. Oh, I walked into the burning knuckle. Nice. Caught me. Did a whole lot of damage too. Clam, I got yiffed. Alright, cool. Not bad. He may have beaten me once, but he'll never forget that I perfected him into a demotion, so he'll always have that weighing on his shoulders that some guy just hitting buttons with Bob gave him a demotion. Beat up by a furry. What's this world coming to? Hour 30. That's probably where this stream's gonna end. I don't know. I might just end it at an hour. I might start cutting the Tomfoolery series down to an hour each. This guy's got 26 wins. I don't know if he mains Gen or not though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start cutting the Tomfoolery series down to an hour apiece. Just cause, you know, some people can't watch 2 hours. You know, some people can't even watch an hour. You know, raw gameplay is one of those things that you're not supposed to post on YouTube.
Round one.
But I don't have any editing software or editors. If I had a good editor, I mean, I'd upload some different stuff, but I do not have a good editor. Because I don't have an editor at all. I don't think this guy mains Jin. He's just pressing all kind of buttons. He's not doing any cool Mishima combos, or Kazama in Jin's case. Nice floor break. Alright, good wall. Nice. Splatted. Probably perfect. Yeah, GG. We're gonna lose this one, so yeah. My armor move beats his. His is a command throw. Sort of. My hop kick comes out really slow too. That's probably why I can't launch Punish King. GG's. That was where are you going? Whatever. That was alright. I mean, that wasn't anything special. That was basic Jin. He was just hitting a lot of buttons. I've seen good Jin, and it's crazy. But he was just kind of hitting all kind of buttons. He had the frame advantage on a lot of stuff, so he could just get away with it. I didn't see anything that really blew me away there. I think Speed Kicks? No, Speed Kicks plays Hwoarang. Anakin, I think, plays a really good Jin.
Get ready for the next battle.
Anakin either plays Jin or Jack. There's somebody that was at EVO this year that plays a really good Jin. This is like the third king tonight. I can't for the life of me think of who it is that plays a good Jin. But they're really good. And it looks really cool when it's a Jin that's not hitting a bunch of buttons with frame advantage. But I mean, you know, defeat all the furries. Once I do Tekken school, we'll go over frame advantage and all that. You know, we'll go into that at length because I say it a lot. Some people might not understand what I'm talking about. Nice. Frame advantage. I thought my pizza fell off. I was about to get upset. Like, no, you took my pizza, bud. Here you go. King's grabs. They happen. Tomahawks are kind of annoying. If that's all they do is tomahawks. I've fought a couple kings that just do tomahawks. Like they'll knock you really far away with a corkscrew or something, and they'll just do tomahawk. RDC. Alright, we've got about 30 minutes to just sit here and talk about stuff. Stop that. Nice. I forget what that move's called, but Miguel has it. I saw you going for that unblockable. I'm no fool. Yeah, if somebody lands RDC, we've got like 40 minutes to just sit here and talk. He's probably got a stick. honestly, because I can't imagine trying to land RDC on a pad. I can't do it. And that's GG too. He's gonna wall split. Oh, he didn't wall split. There's that tomahawk I was talking about. I can't land RDC on a pad. I don't know anybody that can. But I know it can be done kind of easily on a fight stick. I know Eris does it on fight stick without even trying. He doesn't even have to look. He just... And he's landed RDC, so... It's pretty cool to watch. Now, Clam, when I say pad, I mean like a game pad. Like a PS4 controller like what I use. Or an Xbox One controller. Or... If I ever say pad, I mean a game pad. If I'm talking about a stick, I'll say fight stick, but if I'm talking about like just a PS4 controller, that's a gamepad. So the next fight will be the last fight of the stream. Whoever it happens to be. Weird Kid 92. We'll see what happens there.
Get ready for the next battle.
And also pad doesn't apply to Dragonov with no losses. Hi, Dan. The directional pad, the D-pad doesn't apply to RDC because RDC is you have to land the arm breaker, which is directional, and then every input after that is just buttons. And RDC requires, I think, I don't know, like 4 or 5 multi-button presses, which are just really hard to do on a controller instead of a stick. Like, there's a lot of times, like, it might just be me being bad at Tekken, but I have a lot of trouble with multi-button inputs, you know, coming out, registering that I hit multiple buttons. Ooh, recovery on that's really long. And I don't know if it's just me or not, but I know that control pads generally don't really register multi-buttons that well. Like, you can't hit 3-4 or 3-4-2 very easily on a pad. Whereas on a fight stick, they're in the right position, sort of. I'm not going to say a fight stick would improve my skills, because it wouldn't. The only thing that would improve my skills is actually getting better at Tekken. But I think having a pad would make it easier to land multi-buttons. Because all the buttons are close enough together and they all register separately. And instead of hitting all 4, I could hit all 3 properly, or instead of only hitting 1 because I missed the other one, I could hit all 2, and blah blah blah. It just make things easier. Thinking of buying a pad? A pad or a stick? Because I really want a stick, but they're really expensive. Fight sticks are super expensive. Well, really good ones are. I think the one Eris uses is like... I'm gonna go show Rolling Death Cradle 2 RDC real quick, but... I think the one Eris uses is like 130 bucks. You can get a pretty good stick for fairly cheap, you know, just about 100 bucks. But there are sticks out there you can buy for like 100 bucks. The same with capture cards. There are capture cards you can buy for like 100 bucks, but that doesn't mean they're good, you know? Like a $100 stick isn't going to be as good as a $180 fight stick. That's the way it is. I'm going to try and land RDC. And I'm going to fail a lot. Because it's really hard to do on a pad. First I have to find it. RDC, okay. So I gotta start with arm breaker. And then I gotta do head jammer. You gotta understand, an Amazon top choice fight stick is not gonna be a tournament special fight stick either. You know, it's gonna be a fight stick that works, but it's not gonna win anything. Okay, there we got head jammer. Oh no, I don't even need head jammer, I need chicken wing. And that's where things get hard. Triple button inputs are super hard to do. Like, I have to take my hands off the directional buttons to even come close to being able to do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A fight stick's not going to improve my game, but it's going to help. And a fight stick might improve my game, you know, who knows? But it's skill, really, you know. Fight stick's not going to make you better overnight. It'll make inputs easier to put in, which will make you look better. I can't even land wave dashes properly. But to even be able to do a triple button input, I have to take my hands off the directional buttons, set the controller on my knee, and then just hope I get it right. Like, I probably won't even get the Dragon Sleeper. I can barely land Chicken Wing. I'm only gonna do this a couple times, though. Like, I'm hitting the buttons, but I guess I'm just a little too late on most of them. So, 2 more tries. And then stream will be over. So, you know, nobody wants to watch my poor attempts at RDC. Like, I can't even do a wave dash right. I'm way off. One more shot. Yeah, no, it's not happening, so... But here's the command for RDC. I'll put it on screen. It's 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4, 2 plus 4, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3. Which doesn't seem too bad until you realize that double button inputs barely even work. Like, half the time I can't even get I can barely even get double button inputs to come out. You've got to land the wave dash in the first place. Or, well, go into the wave dash, which isn't the hardest thing once you get it down. You know, it's just down, forward, down. Or down, down, forward, forward, neutral. let off 3 that time. That's another thing about it, Clam, is I want to be comfortable too. You know? You're only as good as you're comfortable. So, you know, if you're not comfortable, you're not going to play well. But basically, on top of the wave dash, and the 2 inputs prior to RDC, you've got to find the timing in the throw required to even land the inputs. And Arm Breaker doesn't give you that much time. You get more time off Chicken Wing and Dragon Lock, or Dragon Sleeper, but Arm Breaker really does not give you much time to go into Chicken Wing. So you've got to hit the buttons properly before Arm Breaker's over. It's got to be after Arm Breaker's started, but before Arm Breaker's over. You know, before... I think the input has to be done before the actual arm break animation. And I don't even know where where you have to do it for Dragon Sleeper. I wish I had a plug-in to show me hitting the buttons, so you can see how much of a mess this is, because I've got to go two-handed for a triple button input. You know, I can put the buttons on screen actually. Command history display. Okay, we go into wave dash, and see. Got to do it fast, but you can't do it too fast, because if you do it too fast, you'll get a double button input. And that's one of the problems with controllers, pads, whatever you want to call them, is that sometimes it'll register a triple button input as a double button input, or it'll put a double button input behind it. I've got the command list on screen and it's cluttered, ugly, but you can see that I'm hitting all kind of buttons. And nothing's coming out proper. Like, I can go into Arm Breaker, and I can't do Chicken Wing because it's giving me double button inputs. Any other fighting game, a 2D fighting game, Injustice, I can play on a controller just fine. It's easy to play on a controller because you don't have any inputs like RDC. You know, you've got down, forward, 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 down, forward, 1. You know, it's not hard. And you see I messed that one up. But basically what's happening here is I'm hitting 1, 2, and then I'm hitting 1, 2, 3. But the way I have to hold the controller is, it's registering that I'm hitting 1 and 2. Or sometimes it registered that I hit 3 and 4. And it just, you know, it just doesn't happen because of how bad a pad is at picking up multi-button inputs. Basically, I just wanted to show that, you know, RDC is really hard to do without a stick. But But anyway, that's where we're gonna end the stream. I'm gonna probably watch some JoJo unless Vine Sauce is streaming, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So thanks for everyone that tuned in. Thanks to everyone that will tune in. Catch me here every night.